Hey friends, this is the Miss Wolfie from our Half Acre Homestead. Do not look at my hair. I have been ranting for what, 3-4 years now about genetically modified food, prepackaged food, chemicals upon chemicals in our food and our medications, and the fact that we're a sick society. And it's now, we're now seeing more and more people waking up and saying, no, this is not right. This is not right. We have to educate our children about healthy food and healthy choices. But I think it goes beyond that now. Just telling a child what is healthy and what is not enough. We have to educate them why it's healthy and why it's not. Okay? If that means, I honestly think schools should start teaching things like gardening and food preparation. And I'm not talking about home economics. I'm talking about, showing them the family farm. I mean, I lived in the city as a kid. And we used to do class trips to like Kensington Market and petting zoos and stuff like that. Only they weren't petting zoos, they were called farm zoos, where kids could go and they could see little kids, suckling on the teat of a nanny goat, or somebody milking a cow, or somebody seeing piglets and saying, this is where your ham and your bacon comes from and stuff. But today, or for the last 30 years, food has almost become unrecognizable from where it started. And so our kids are getting mixed messages, especially with all these stupid cartoons with vegetables singing songs and stuff. You're not going to get a vegetable singing a song saying, "Eat me, I'm healthy," because that would horrify a child. So stop putting happy faces on your food. Why? Because you're attaching emotion to them. The reality is food, gardens, and fruit and vegetables come from the earth, not from the store or from a can or from a box or a bag. Okay? And life is messy. Okay? Babies get born, animals poop. Okay? But we've come from a whole generation of people who blithely go along and say, my food grows on a styrofoam tray in the grocery store. My meat grows on a styrofoam tray in the grocery store. That's not acceptable. Why is that not acceptable? Because you're removing the life out of the food. Food is life. And life is food. You can't have one without the other. So we have grown, for the most part, you think about how many people actually live in the country and have family farms. Yes, homesteading's making a comeback. Thank God it's making a comeback. And so's the small family farm. But most farms today are huge industrial complexes that it's factory farming. There is no beauty in factory farming. None. None whatsoever. They are treated like machinery. Feed, milk, feed, slaughter, feed, whatever. Okay? So how can we teach children the beauty of life and the beauty of where their food comes from and the respect for life if they are completely removed from the process? How? By teaching them the process. Think about it. Most farms today, most big farms are industrial farms. The ones that supply our grocery stores mostly are factory farms. So you take that, and it's far removed from the little red gambrel roof barn and the happy pigs and stuff in the yard, kind of like my place. So you can't take a kid to that kind of farm and show them what it's like, because they wouldn't understand. And as far as they know, food comes from the grocery store. Heck, that's what I believed. I believed that food came from the grocery store until I came home from school one day and there was a pig head in our freezer. And I was horrified. And my mother asked me, where do you think head cheese comes from? Or, our family friends brought all these goose eggs and duck eggs and chicken eggs and guinea hen eggs, and they brought them to our house. And my mom, I remember cracking a goose egg into the frying pan, and it filled the cast iron frying pan. And I said, why is it so big? She said, it's a goose egg. And when I didn't understand, like I knew goose, but I didn't know about laying eggs, that March break, I spent on our friend's family farm. Why? Because I had to learn. I learned how to milk a cow. Okay, I wasn't very good at it because I was 7. I guess my point is when you put a hamburger on a child's plate, or you give them a sloppy Joe and they go, I don't want that, it's poop. And she said, no, it's not. It's not poop. It's like a hamburger. Well, even the hamburger doesn't look like it came from a cow. Not that we want to shape them like cows or anything. But if we expect our children to make informed decisions about their future, we have to be able to make the informed decisions. We have to be able to not just tell them what is healthy and what is not. We have to be able to show them what is healthy and what is not, and why it is healthy and why it is not healthy.
How old are you guys? 6! Wow. I love working with kids. Elementary school is where it's at. This is where you mould kids. We're going to do a little test. Right. Who knows what this is?
Potatoes.
Potato? So you think these are potatoes? Not potatoes, though.
I don't know.
Do you know what this is? No? Who knows what tomato ketchup is? Yeah, that's what it's made out of.
Oh, tomato ketchup? I know that one.
The test I did with the kids today was shocking. Do you know what that is? Do you know what that is?
Broccoli.
What about this? A good old friend. Do you know what this is, honey?
Celery.
No. What do you think it is, darling?
Onion.
Onion, no. Immediately you get a really clear sense of, do the kids know anything about where food comes from? Who knows what that is?
A pear.
A pear, no.
A turnip.
No? Okay, I'm gonna give you the first word. Egg.
Egg. Egg salad.
The answer today was no.
It's not good enough to say, because it's bad, nothing's labeled properly. So it's not good enough to say that's healthy, that's not, because they're constantly changing ingredients. Children need to be shown. I remember watching, reel-to-reel films in our class about farming and stuff when I was a kid, as I got older. And I was fascinated. But today I've seen children, I had a cousin. I had cousins who came to visit and they were younger than me, and I had planted my very first garden. I was 13 years old. And the next thing I know, I was so excited. I was showing them where my carrots was growing. I went in the house and they raided my garden, grabbed all my carrots and ran down the road eating them. You know what? That's awesome. That's awesome. Not that they stole the carrots, but that they recognized them as food and had no problem pulling them out of the ground and eating them. But many children now are taught that dirt is nasty. Dirt is dirty. Okay? Dirty is a bad word. And they associate that when you pull a carrot, a beet, or a potato out of the ground. That whole commercial with the kid grandfather explained to the kid that potatoes were vegetables, so she refused to eat her fries so he could have them. I don't understand. I don't understand. We have to somehow teach our children where our food came from without putting too much, not emotion, without putting the wrong emotions on our food. Not eating food because it's cute is just so beyond a mixed message. I don't even know where to begin.
What shall we do with it?
I don't know. Mommy, you never make something for this for me. Because it's just too cute.
You don't want me to make it that cute?
No.
Do you want me to mess it up and make it do a sad face so then you can eat it?
No, I want this to stay with the smile.
Declan, eat your sloppy Joe.
See my face.
Eat it. It's your sloppy Joe.
It's poop. It's our poop. See? It's poop. Poop. Yeah.
That is a sloppy Joe.
You know,
It is not poop. Mama wouldn't feed you Nancy. It's sloppy Joe.
Oh. Poop.
Put your hand in then. Put your hand in.
That went out from you.
Can you feel? What can you feel? Can you feel anything?
I feel it.
What have you got?
I like that lamb feet.
For lamb's feet. Can you feel his nose?
Don't think so.
Pull the feet a bit and then see if you can feel his nose.
Don't think so.
Pull a bit then. Pull him a bit closer to you.
Don't pull it.
Can you pull it or not? What can you feel now?
Just lamb foot.
Can you feel 1 or 2 feet?
Feel one.
Can you find the other one?
Yeah.
So you got 2 feet there.
Yeah.
Can you feel a nose at all now?
I feel his mouth.
There you are then. Pull away then. Can you pull? Is he coming?
Bit slippery.
Is he?
Yeah.
Can you manage or do you want me to have a go?
Got slimy stuff.
Do you want me to have a go?
Start your foot on you.
Go on then. Keep going. Keep going.
Right, got it.
Yeah, pull the other foot as well. That's it. Keep going. You got the nose? That's it. Clear the. That's it. Keep going. Keep going. Pull.
I got it.
Yay! That's it. Boy or girl?
I think she's girl.
It's a girl, is it? And it is.
Huh?
It's a girl.
Yay, it's girl.
This is the Mrs. Wolfie from our half-acre homestead saying, you know, our future is in their hands. We got to make sure they get it right. Take care. God bless.